Sun International traces its roots back to 1969 when it was founded by Sol Kerzner. They own Grand West Casinos, Sun City and Monticello in Chile. The company has a market cap of 10.8 billion rand, price to earnings ratio 12.9, and a dividend yield here, Paul, of 2.6. So pretty similar stats to what we saw with Tsogo Sun.
Yeah, look, a well-established group as well, and the assets that you mentioned there are certainly pretty substantial. They own also some things like the boardwalk in PE. The most important thing about Sun International for me, though, is an exciting new chief executive. Because we know this asset's been around a long time. Sol Kerzner was there, then Peter Bacon ran it. Remember, he was the guy married to Annalene
Graham Stevens we're talking about now.
Graham Stevens is the new guy, and that is after David Coates-Trotter, and then an interposing person came and went. But what I like about Graham is that he was with Butch Kerzner, working internationally in the resorts and gaming industry. Remember, Butch was Sol's son that died tragically in that helicopter crash. Graham has since come back, but Graham is a banker by nature. If you notice what he's done since he's arrived, he's bought VaultBet from the Global Trader guys. That's interesting. So he wants to get into sports-related gaming. They have announced a major venture to try to bring one of their Gauteng sort of licenses into the mainland Pretoria area. Very interesting, very interesting.
What happened to Coates-Trotter? Was it a...
There was a fallout with the board. There was an argument that he had been less than transparent with the board around certain internal issues.
Now, Graham has been at the helm for how long?
Only about 6 months or so. And in addition to the mainland thing, he's already moving on other assets, like he wants them to get involved in a gambling venture in Panama. Panama, that's in Central America. And he has had the experience, and he feels that if they've got assets in Chile, and they've got assets around the world, and they know the world of resorts and gaming, he knows it from his prior experience, then why not? You know,
it sounds as though he's engaged you directly and gotten you excited about his strategy.
Well, I know him a little bit, to be honest. So,
I knew we were getting to that. A friend, in other words.
A friend of mine, yes. No, right. I mean, but I think, remember, companies like this have, you know, humdrum operations. There are people sweeping the VIP area, picking up the cigarette stumps, cleaning the air conditioner filters at the casino. But what really excites investors is the idea that there's a growth story here. And I think what Graham is doing already is he's revitalized a group that was seriously getting a bit tired. Assets like Sun City and Grand West, which yes are fine, but weren't getting investors typically very excited. Now there's a new story.
Well, as long as you've disclosed that he's a friend of yours, hot or not on Sun International.
I think so. I think I like the strategy. I think they're going to probably succeed with the Gauteng Pretoria license translation, although it's a bit of a contested issue, so definitely hot for me.